Hi everyone! Welcome to my BTE garden series today. Today I'm going to show you how I'll do a pruning on my tomatoes and staking, which I already did, well, some of that, and caging. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to do the pruning. I'm going to get a scissor. Come closer. I did some pruning yesterday, but with tomatoes, because they're growing too fast, you have to check them every day to keep an eye on the suckers growing. So I got a few suckers left because I said I've done it yesterday, but I just want to show you how to do it. For example, like this. Please come over here. Han?
Yeah.
Come over here. I want to show my... like this. Like this. Can you see that? Can the viewers see that?
Yeah.
Like this?
Slowly.
I got 2 stems already. So I don't feel like cutting it because there's already a buds coming. But since I got already 2, it's very crowded. So sorry, I'm going to cut you. You can use your cutter, scissor, or your finger, because with your finger you can do also like this. It breaks easy. But I don't want to damage the skin like this. That's why I use a cutter or a scissor. So with this, don't throw this away, because you can use that as a mulch, like this, in your garden. So wherever in the garden, there's no waste here. I use everything. So there's one. So since I have 2, I got 1 stake here. I'm going to put another stake here and just tie it up like this. Like this. I got 3 already, but that's fine. So I'm going to do, I just have to cut the leaves at the bottom, like there's some suckers here. I'm going to cut some leaves at the bottom, like this, for air circulation, because it's going to be crowded. There's 3 stems coming up. So I'm kind of missing this one. So this is the major one, I guess, or this one. So anyway, I got 2 sticks already, and I'm going to put another stick here. In that way, gonna spread out, and there's air circulating inside. So I'm going to cut a bit of that. So talking about like cutting branches and the tree and the plant, you can you can start cutting that when the tomatoes is already blooming like this. They have blooms already, even fruit. So you can cut some leaves a foot above the ground like this. And the reason for that we're cutting also leaves is touching the ground is because it's attracting pests or diseases. Number 2, you know, for air circulation. And one more thing also, if you're doing the pruning, it's tend to grow the fruit bigger. So that's the reason why we're cutting branches at the bottom. And okay, so this one I got 2 sticks already, and I got stick here. I just have to tie it up. So tying up, I'm going to show you how to tie it up. I got some string already. I got pieces of string here, or rope, or jute, how you call it. Just tie it up like this. Tie it up like this to support them. You can tie it up like this. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Tie it up like this. Like that. Don't just tie up loose, because the stem is still growing, so you don't want to be tight. So by the way, with this, you notice that, oh, by the way, I have to explain that when you're growing tomatoes, if you have small area, small garden, you can plant like this, like maybe 2 feet. But normally, you have, with tomatoes, you have to plant like, the gap would be like 4 feet in between. But because I have a small garden, I did it that way. But pruning or cutting the leaves at the bottom part, like a foot in the ground, will help also with the grow, and then they become healthy also like this. They have a little space apart, but because I said I have a small garden, I purposely planted it that way. So with regard to these tomatoes here, I didn't expect that they will come out from last year. Probably this is Golden Jubilee. It's a yellow-orange color, and they're big like this. They're big, less seeds, and very thick skin, and they're very sweet. So because of the heat right now in Canada, I'm trying to transplant there, but I'm not lucky, and they're always dying. So I just keep it like this. I'm not moving them or transplanting them, but I have to keep an eye on them, and I want to be sure. This one I cannot cut yet because this one started to bloom or flower. I'm not cutting any leaves at the bottom yet because they don't have no flowers yet, so I just keep an eye on that. So that's okay. Hopefully they're gonna give me big fruits, but normally we don't plant tomatoes like that. But anyhow, because of our late spring and caterpillar infestation, hello hon, caterpillar infestation, I don't have no chance to transfer them. It's too late now because, as I said, it's really hot right now, so I don't want to gamble on that and let them die like that. So this one is not touching the ground that much, but I can cut that like that. I'm going to bring my container because we can't afford to just, I don't like planting and my plants dying on me. I feel sad with that. So I'm going to cut like that. See, look at this, got lots of flowers here. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, but this is a heirloom tomatoes. This is the first time that I plant heirloom tomatoes, and luckily I don't have any information about heirloom tomatoes, but I did some research last night, and it says like this is the best juicier and tastier tomatoes in the market. And luckily I picked to plant this variety this year. So I got 6 plant here with 6 different variety. It comes with the colors actually. There's even black or white. It's more like a rainbow color because they got black and rainbow. There's no black and rainbow, so it's more prettier than rainbow. So I'm so excited about this, and I'm going to update this for you guys. So for those people who don't have no heirloom tomatoes, you can start planting next year. And so to speak, I wish I've learned earlier about this heirloom because I could have those 8 colors and varieties in my garden right now. So anyway, I'm so excited about this, and I'm going to show you or up to date you what is happening in my garden. And also one more thing also why we want to stick the tomato. By the way, heirloom 99% are indeterminate, meaning that they can grow as tall as 7 to 8 inches, or no, sorry, feet. So the reason for sticking is because we want them to stand up like this. In that way, the fruits won't lay down in the grounds that the tendency is the pests or animals can get them. So it's advisable. I advise that you have to stake them. So this is a stick. I stake them and I tied up them. And if there's 2 branches or 3 branches, stick a 3 stake around and tied up, so they're gonna go up straight like this. So this is also good because it's open. The air can circulate freely. So this is also a good technique. So anyhow, I've done caging also last year with my other indeterminate tomatoes, and they're doing good. But some other people say that it's not that good because there's no air circulation. But in my case, I don't have no problem with that, and my tomatoes gave me a bountiful harvest last year. So with regard to that, like air circulation, be sure that you're keeping an eye on your tomatoes like almost every day to check what is happening. So this is sort of like started flowering, but actually there's already some fruit at the bottom part that I noticed. They're already like this big. They're pretty good. They're really big, and I don't know what's the color because there's 6 varieties here, and it's random. When I seedling them, I did my own seeding also, I hardly buy my plants. I normally seed them indoor, like in January. So by now this year I planted late, like I think already March I did that, but fortunately they're doing so good and healthy. So what you gotta do with the caging, as I said, keep an eye on the plant because they're growing too fast, and be sure that they'll get air, or the air can circulate freely inside. So if you notice that the leaves is really like shielding the air to circulate, cut them. For example, this one, you can cut that, but right now, oh okay, I can reach it because they're already fruiting. They're already fruiting, so I can cut them. And look at the fruit. Can you see the fruit? Come closer and show them the fruit. Show them the fruit. See the fruit? There's the fruit over there. And look at that. I got two stem. I got, only one. Yeah, I picked this one because for you guys to see how you're gonna do. This is a single plant, and there's no extra stem that come out here. So I want to be sure, like, how for you guys how tall it's gonna grow, because according to my research, it can grow as 7 to 8 feet tall. So that would be amazing, isn't it? So I'm so excited for this variety. So okay, so all right. So on my next video, I'm going to show you. I'm going to see other side. You can see me. On my next video, I'm going to show you how to mulch. Actually, I did started mulching, but my mulch is not ready yet. So I'm going to do it in my next video. So I did some here. That's grass clippings. So I'm going to put more dry leaves, which I'm going to ground and mix it with the wood ashes, because tomatoes like semi-acidic soil. So anyway, I don't want to take this video too long, and I hope you like my video and my BTE garden. Thank you so much and enjoy watching, and I'm going to go update you with my garden next time and my next video. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment down there on my YouTube channel, and thank you very much. Have a good day.